beep beep. Yeah, it has been a busy day. But time to, as you say, relax with a nice, comfortable spiking. We've got to go find a silver box and try to avoid getting spikes. But you know me and spikes, we get along like a house on fire. Oh wait, is this another side quest? Oh, this map is shit. Come on. Mission available. Oh, maybe we have a side quest. So according to my save game, we're 78% complete. So hopefully this is going to be powering through to the end of the game now. We've done all the tombs. We've done all. We're on the last, what I suspect is the last sequence for the main quest. And it looks like this guy's got a side quest for us as well. So don't know how long is left. I don't expect to get to 100% because there's going to be collectibles and shit all over the place that I've not managed to get. And I'll be fucked if I'm going to go back to every single stupid little nook and cranny everywhere on the map and find every little scrap of paper. So
I won't be long.
she says, I won't be long. Last night I ran around to all the different parts of the map and finished every challenge tomb that was left to do.
Lara, it's good to see you again.
You too, Uchu. How are the preparations going for Etzli's coronation?
Not well, sadly. Shortly after you left Paititi, a group of hunters pulled Zan's body from the wilderness.
Zan, was he one of the men you sent out?
To retrieve the champion's bow, yes.
Ooh, champion's bow. I like the sound
I hate
of
to
that.
ask you, but
would I go and get the champion's bow?
it's a lot to ask. This is the most difficult of the items to retrieve.
Yeah,
Zan was one of our best.
May I ask what makes this bow so special?
Queen Unaratu's ancestors carved it from the first ceiba tree to grow in the wilderness outside the city. It has been handed down through generations. She bestowed it upon Sairi, Etzli's father, on their wedding day. It joins the two families together, but it was lost many years ago, taken by the Nahual.
The Nawal. That's someone who has the power to transform into an animal, right?
Yes. This one stalks the jungle outside the city. Envious, it tricks Sairi into giving it the bow. Etzli is the rightful heir of the champion's bow. Without it, he cannot be king.
Okay, point the way.
Thank you. You will find the entrance directly across from here, up the shore of the river.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to get the bow.
I don't like the implication. Always the hardest one to get. Do you think you're up to it? Lara fucking Croft. Of course I'm up to it. I have the power of infinite save games at my fingertips. I can die 1,000 times and still get your dumb relic back. Also, it's a bow, so I insist that I get to keep it afterwards. Yeah, Baldylocks in there does seem to bang on a bit, doesn't he? Damn it, I want that relic.
Mesoamerican people used this stone as a tool for processing grain and seeds.
If there's really that many relics left for me to get. Seems like a decent handful. Maybe getting these other crypts would be worth doing as well. We'll tie up some loose ends and see how we feel in a little bit. Fuck it!
This must be the jungle entrance. Not very inviting, but I suspect that's the point.
I've been here before.
You go first. First? I'm not going in there at all. Did you see the guy they pulled out of there?
What was left of him? Come on, just to the top of the path.
If my father knew I was even this close to the wilderness, I wouldn't sit down for a week.
Don't worry, kids. I got this. Oh, good man. Thanks for that. It's one of those things where it's very hard to reach everybody. You know, not even everybody actually updates apps to the latest versions, and you know, it can be pretty unreliable.
This looks like a
So
sacrificial
getting the word
altar.
out, you know, to people like that is really helpful for me. Thank you. It's not even a big update, it's just a little fix. And but even so, people tend to not update their apps or don't pay attention to Facebook or Twitter or whatever, you know. And God knows how many people are affected by it. Bit of a nightmare, really. Hopefully we've nipped it in the bud, though.
If it's anywhere, I'll bet the champion's bow is in there.
What's the bet that I'm going to have to fight some creepy dude who's dressed up as a jaguar or some shit?
Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Just going to have a quick look around here because I've not been around here before, so see if there's anything else interesting knocking around. It's just the way back out. was easy. Oh. It's alright, we can be friends. Oh, he did.
All right, let's get this bow back to Uchu.
Oh. Poor Jaguar. Also, you're right, who the hell did dress it up? No wonder it was so bloody pissed off. Covered in all this stupid shit. I was wondering if it was going to magically transform into a dude when I turned around. Guess not. Okay. So I wonder how I get there then. kind of want to do the crypt. I think I get stuff out of it, don't I? The crypts are kind of just like not quite as good tombs, aren't they? So it could be interesting to see some nice bits of, you know, sexy scenery and whatnot. I've left quite a few behind. All right. Let's just have a little bit of a fast travel around. We'll take a little tourist trip around and go check out these crypts.
I can't believe how much Eardsley has grown in such a short time. He's lost both his parents. I wonder how he's really doing.
Yeah, good point. I forgot about that elusive target. So that's probably worth doing at some point, isn't it? Hokkaido got a new winter-themed mission. Looks like lots of running around in the woods. I don't remember any woods on that map. Is it like an entirely new map? Ah, this is where it all began. Oh, I see. See, I was off by, I don't know how much the first time I tried that jump. They dumped me in the water. It just feels like it needs to be just a touch more forgiving. I mean, I'm not claiming that I'm, you know, haven't deserved to fall down pits and onto spikes a couple of times. But sometimes it feels like I'm getting gypped by the game a little bit.
Within lies Raleigh Rimmel, friend, 1925. There's a little more. Beware, traps ahead.
Ain't afraid of no traps.
No one's been through here in years.
You know, a bad workman blames his tools and all that, but I feel like the previous, well, was it Rise of the Tomb Raider? I feel was really spot on. Whereas this one, there's some like weird air control. Like if I jump, I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on. Or it's just playing like shit.
This skull is deformed, flatter and longer than what we consider normal. Some people believe this is evidence the Inca were contacted by extraterrestrials, but it's more likely the result of head binding, a human practice of deformation so ancient it predates written history.
Somebody call Indiana Jones.
It also has evidence of trepanation, a medical procedure in which a hole is carved in the skull.
Top mines.
I think this is the way out. Shit.
That was lucky. Spider. Okay.
I should be able to reach the sarcophagus now. Shit, I'll have to keep climbing.
God damn it, Mayans. I swear to God. My sarcophagus down. There we go. Hold on, before we do that though, let's just have a quick look in here. It's probably the way out. I don't want to open the coffin and then have it drag me back down to the bottom. Oh, okay, there's some stuff.
The heathen emperor begged for his life to be spared. He offered the Spanish crown a room of 3 by 6 varas to be filled once over with gold and twice with silver. The Crown, with great and undue benevolence, accepted this offer. Within 2 months, the ransom had been paid. The idolater, however, could not be trusted. When the cursed plans of his general surprise attack were exposed, Atahualpa fell to his knees, begging for mercy. His fate would be decided by fair trial, as the right of any man in the Spanish Empire.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't have enough space for that.
I've been collecting all this gear. I keep finding different sets of clothes and stuff. But I kind of never have the opportunity to wear them. Feels like a lot of the time, well, whenever I'm in the city, I'm forced to wear whatever disguise. To be fair, when I'm out and about in the jungle, I'd really rather wear my cool tactical outfit. Nice, okay. There's another one in here somewhere. Crypt. You. Why can I suddenly not? Can't place a waypoint. Oh, here's where I fought the jaguars, I guess. Neat. Bloody back again. Oh, hey, a dead guy. None of this helps. a little bit stuck. Oh, just right back to square one. Might be a campfire around that I'm not seeing. That'll let me fast travel, maybe. Oh, there is a gap down here. Right, that'll let me through. Underground tunnel. Aha. Victory.
This describes something nearby. 2 serpents guard life and death. I lie trapped within their eternal struggle.
Snakes, huh?
Ah,
Bingo. Yeah, I don't think I can check my inventory here. Oh, bollocks, there's the base camp. Do I need to solve this puzzle again? I don't think so. don't know, it just seemed like that one campsite was dark grey, as if it's been visited or used. I must have run straight past it. It's the one that I fast travelled to when I came here. I don't know. Usually they show up bright white because, you know, so you can see them, I guess. Hey, holy shit. A tomb. I thought I got the achievement for getting all the tombs. Pretty sure I don't have any DLC or, like, fancy pants versions or anything.
The monogram reads PHF.
Oh, I'm glad we went for a bit of a run around then. We're missing tombs. How the fuck I get there is a mystery though. Oh, it's this one right from the beginning. I think I needed like a rope ascender or something to get in. No. Oh, I've done it. Okay. Don't know why that one was showing up as unvisited. And flashing. Whatever.
Cusco belongs to Hernando Pizarro, rightful representative of the Spanish crown. Diego de Almagro has been captured. Rodrigo Orgones is dead, and the rest of their heretic forces routed. We made a crossing over the mountains and appeared on the coast outside of Cusco. Orgones marched to meet us at Cachupampa, a poor choice for his cavalry. His falconets threw Gonzalo's infantry charge into disorder, but the swampy ground...
Cool. That's it, Lara. Just break all this lovely ancient archaeology without slightest thought for the historical value.
Careful, careful.
Give me a kiss.
Wonder where this will lead.
I had a moment there to dodge. I was like, hey, why has it gone all slow-mo? That's weird. And then first spike death of the day. Good job, Lara. Get to shake hands with these fellas.
Careful, careful. Wonder where this will lead. 30th of May. This morning we entered uncharted territory, leaving the sun-bleached bones of dead horse camp behind. It seems the tables have turned on Raleigh, almost quite literally. His bandaged leg has slowed his pace and made him the tail of our party. When Father notices, he slows, turning around to give us both an encouraging smile. His overly eager step betrays his calm demeanor as he rushes past us at the sight of every nearing turn, ridge, or embankment.
Sure. Cool story, bro.
What do we have here? There must be a way out of here.
This will take me back to where I can...
That's got to be the way up.
Hopefully this will take me back to the top of that slope that I slid down, because there was definitely a trap there. No! For fuck's sake. I just wanted to turn around and look behind me. Make that. Thank God.
This seems to describe a hidden chamber nearby. Very well hidden. It's got a door. Have any idea how long's left on the elusive target, the Hitman elusive target? Because I'd like to get a little bit of time playing the map a couple of times just to refresh my memory before I embark on that. It's on the island level, right? The rich people party at the castle.
Thanks, man. If I finish this like super quick, then maybe we'll take a look at that. I'd like to, say, play a little bit of the that mission. Oh. Well. Although, to be fair, I did play quite a bit of it. It was like the last time I really played any Hitman. I spent quite a bit of time on that map. So hopefully it shouldn't be too rusty. I'll try and get this. How I get down there then? She did? Uh-oh. Ah, okay. Let's have a quick Google. I think it was a few weeks left of it, wasn't there, to begin with? Hitman 2. February the 4th it ends. Okay, yeah, so it's only the first today, so we've got a couple of days left. That's perfect. Perfect. Probably should have just Googled that for myself to begin with, rather than taking the lazy way out. God damn it, I really want that chest now. Ah dear, maybe I should stop fannying around and just get on with the main quest. That looks like a way out somewhere. Perhaps some sort of cave or... Let's have a look over here anyway. Ah. Aha, aha. I've got your number, treasure chest. Coming for you.
My dear Nina, once again the attempt to write is fraught with difficulty. However, those flies and bees and bugs galore that I wrote of before, all of those pinhead-sized stinging horrors, would have been a welcome attrition now that I faced down tooth and claw. I fought bravely, but the confrontation did not go in my favor. I will spare you the details out of compassion and not egotism. My wounds have been packed with yarrow and are stable, but I can feel infection in the blood. If you are reading this, then you know I have not survived this place. I instructed Jack not to go on. We lost young Rimmel a few weeks ago. This place, Nina, is not meant for the likes of men, and I will not rob you of a son as I have a husband. I'm tired now. Jack is sleeping by the fire, and I am certain that when he awakes, I will have slipped into my own slumber. I love you, Nina. Good night, Percy.
Poor Percy. Well,
this polished piece of silver is lined with gold and inlaid with turquoise gems. It appears to be a decorative mirror of sorts. An ornate filigree depicting Ixchel is carved onto its backside.
cool. Well, that was worth it. Oh, okay, looks like I can't open that. I thought there was going to be like a rope, you know, a pull the rope to open the door thing going on over there, but I guess we just go back the way we came. Okay, I think we're done with this place. Oh well, I suppose that. I meant to just like edge over the edge, and so she'd grip onto the. Can you grip onto this? All right. Where's the closest fireplace? You'll always be jumping. Yeah. It's weird. Sometimes things that are very blunt can still be very dangerous, it turns out. Okay, let's do this one. Just for the sake of completeness, we'll get the main point out of the way, the crypts. Slightly more interesting than collecting all the documents. It's nice to sort of get a chance to see everything, you know, all the locations the game has to offer, so try and breeze through it pretty quick though, and then get on with that last bit. What? What are you doing?
See what
here?
I have to trade. How can I help you, Lara? What are you looking for?
You're a weird lady.
Enjoy it. Good deal.
Nothing useful to sell me.
Come find me if you need anything else.
Seems unlikely. Maybe I want to sell you some stuff later, but... Aha! That's why we couldn't come in here before. No shotgun. Oh, is that it? It's just right here. Kept at bay, you know, mankind kept at bay from this ancient crypt for thousands of years by the sly trap of a shotgun wall.
Come see what I have to trade.
I think it's chumps. Alright. To the treasure chest. This is a cool little town. It's one of those nice bits of a game where it feels like really lived in. You know, got all the little people walking around and, you know, kids playing in the water and stuff. It's neat. Found this before, but I couldn't get it because I didn't have a lockpick.
Too young to be amber. It may be copal. It smells wonderful.
How can you smell anything, Lara? You're on the water. Yeah, that crazy old lady and her weird little toy boy drummer dude just seem to just pop up out of the blue from anywhere. She's weird and creepy. Right, I think that's us done for here. No more crypts or treasure chests that I'm aware of. There's a monolith over here. Ah, it's right by base camp. Let's go. It'll only take a moment. That little village there, or little town, reminds me of a Hitman level, actually. You could imagine that being a Hitman map. I think it might be because in Hitman Blood Money there's a mission in a little Colombian, well, mansion. Well, in the, you know, in the jungle and that.
At last.
Job's a good one. I'm not sure if some of these monoliths like will reveal the location of a treasure chest or something. That's the main reason I want to check that out, just in case. Right. If I'm not mistaken, we have one final crypt to do. Right about here. Oh, check. Oh, damn it. Sorry, too late. Was it a big chest or a little one? See, that bloody tomb has gone white again. Well, I've definitely done that one. Okay, this is going to be very helpful. Well, a chest on the map. If you're talking about that icon there, that's a shopkeeper. Tomb of the Attention Seeker. It would be kind of nice to get all of the treasure chests as well, just because I think there's only a handful. Probably got most of them. I think there are like maybe 5 of them or something. Oh, hello. Most northerly base camp. Maybe I can turn a bunch of this shit off. Hide all treasure chest. There's this guy. San Juan. That one's already found. So I think we're probably okay. let's turn crypts back on as well. That's all we give a shit about at the moment. Ah, base camp, there you are. Don't know, maybe we're just being funky and highlighting it in white when it didn't need to be. I don't know. This game's weird. Sure. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm over spikes. I'm all about rocks now. Sometimes water. It's all about the blunt trauma today. Okay, are you gonna let me put a fucking marker on this thing now? No, apparently not. Oh, that fucking guy again. Constantly babbling on. Jesus Christ. Yeah, quali. No, I mean, no disrespect to these people's, you know, beliefs and whatnot. But Jesus Christ, does the guy ever shut up? Oh, wait, is it because I've already got a waypoint? Is that what this is? No. Jesus Christ, alright. Push on through here a little bit, see what we can see. That's... yeah, that is right back down there, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we give up on this pointless escapade. Spending too much time running around in circles. Maybe I just can't get to that crypt anymore. Maybe it's like on a story mission or something. I don't know if I've got darts. I can make I haven't like got a blowpipe or anything. I can make poisoned arrows. Alright. You're dead to me, crypt. There's only so much patience I have. There's some fun in trying to figure things out, but at the point where you've just got zero idea and you end up running around in circles for like half an hour, it's like, what's the point? Nobody wants to see that. I'll be right back. I'll leave you with this guy.
Bashten jabat shjakola, minan kuptano, minan bishval ketzel, chembali kanetam bilu betal, chane kutokesal, bale tugleshe tulakal bashkukatik ton kukulkan, jola lujabildmon, besha lujabildmak tulakal ukaknal il paititi, kaknal il paititi ubal al kukulkan, okesa koltesh, letiyan yutskuntik jumkim, eko kesako ekutsai kekmuk, min kakatikesha buyesh bashten, bashten jajak Tokyo, Kolma, Sipilot, Bashten Kimeskunat, Bashten Jabach Holland, Minan Kutano, Minan Visual Ketzel, Chembale Janet and Bilubetal, Janeku Tokesal, Bale Tugleshe, Tulakal Bashkukatik, Tom Kukulkan, Jola Lujabil Mon, Besha Lujabil Mak, Tulakal Kukanali Paitichi, Taknali Paititi, Upala Kukulkan, Okesa Cortes, Letijan Yutskuntik Chumkin, Eko Kesako, Eko Tsaike Kumuk, Minka Katikesha Vuyesh Bashten, Bashten Jajab Jokol Masipilot, Bashten Kimeskunat, Bashten Jabach Jakolal, Minan Kutano, Minan Visual Ketzel, Chembale Janet and Bilubetal, Janeku Tokesal, Bale Tugleshe Tulakal Bashkukatik, Tom Kukulkan, Jola Lujabil Mon, Besha
Quali. You love it.
Le coyote, Hokuman Tupach le tulo. Vale.
One of these as well. Yeah, at no point during the story or any of the traders I've seen or anything like that, I've not seen a blowpipe. Maybe I just missed it, but bingo.
This garishly decorated fire drill appears to be a part of the new fire ceremony, an Aztec celebration of the new year. It consists of 5 days of fasting, bloodletting, and sacrifice. The fire drill is meant to be placed upon the chest of the freshly sacrificed. It sparks, feeding a large bonfire that ignites the flames of every nearby temple. This one, however, doesn't appear to have been used, as the notches are clear of blood.
Good to know. Okay, that's about enough of that. I think that's actually the last crypt that I know about. But God knows how I'd get to it. Yeah, no ideas. Alright. Since I can't even put a waypoint on it, kind of suggests to me that maybe there was a story mission going through the jungle over here. And we can't go back to it. We won't be able to access the area it's in anymore. That would be my guess. Maybe we can only set waypoints to places in the same region as us. Right, where are we going? Let's just quickly see if there's anything worth buying here.
How are things?
Welcome. Here you go. Very good. Come back soon.
So rich.
How do you do?
Look what I have for you.
Yeah.
I'm always ready to trade.
No blowpipes there. All right. Oh, I was going to ask what you meant. Were you the casualty? Man down. Right, what I'm going to do... Fast travel here quickly. And see if I can place a waypoint on that crypt. And then we'll try a couple of the camps around here. And if we can get a waypoint on it, then I think we know we're in the right location. Toggle waypoint. Okay. I can't get back up there. That sounds like a really convoluted way to do a fire drill. What a fucking knob. So they designated parts of the buildings as quote-unquote on fire, but didn't think to like have some kind of mechanism to mark it as such. They could have just flung a bunch of glitter down there, or a fucking I don't know, safety cones or something. Right, that's this whole thing. I've been here before, I've done all this. through, and hopefully it'll take us back to where, to the start, near the top. Okay. See, that makes that whole escapade rather pointless, doesn't it? It's like, hey guys, you know, you need to learn to avoid the fire, but we're not going to tell you where it is. It's invisible, smellless, you know, heatless fire. And you're just expected to know where the fuck it is. Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That was another one of those ones. That, like, I am pretty sure that when I died, I hit the rock, or got very close to where the climbing wall was, and I'm sure I hit the slant E button to grip on. But no joy. I don't know if that's just because I didn't get the timing right, or... or what? Okay, this is all very promising. Most convoluted way to get to a crypt ever, but clearly
Do
not been
not
up here
leave the
before.
city. Those who leave become cursed, forced to wander the jungle, and never find peace.
You know, there are such things as good office people, you know, people who do good management work or that kind of thing, but then the ones that are the dicks are the busybodies who are constantly trying to find something to do to make themselves feel important or whatever, you know? Like, I appreciate a good project manager or whatever who does a good job of, you know, getting everybody shit together as a decent human being and isn't just pointlessly making up work for people to do where it's, you know, that's not real. And the only reason they do it is to make themselves look busy, you know?
This could be interesting.
Nice. Just leave that there.
Looks like gold.
Alright, rats, calm down.
There's something on the other side.
Go jackpot.
May Olanta find the clays and metals of the afterlife suitable to her craft.
Yeah, the bigger a company is and the more employees, the more layers of douchebags on top of it. With douchebag middle management and whatever. And the country's so big that nobody really knows what each other's doing or anything. And it's all just a bunch of busybodies trying to make busy work for each other so that they look like they're doing something useful. I really hope this isn't the way out.
Shit! This won't be easy.
Okay. I thought she hadn't grappled for a second there. I was just like, well, great. Straight back to the spikes. He's dead, Jim.
Okay, one last leap. Hope this is worth the trouble.
Cool. Greaves of Six Sky, which I am never going to wear. Apparently there's one more crypt in Paititi according to that pop-up. Got 4 out of 5. But honestly, I'll be fucked if I'm going looking for the last one. Don't see it on the map. It doesn't exist. Alright. It's time to finish this thing. Spent long enough messing around. All of that today has just been basically to attempt to get some achievements. What entertaining television. Okay. Let's do this. Hopefully it's going to let me put on my badass commander gear.
I can't believe how much Etzli has grown in such a short time.
No, not yet. Right, I've got your bow, mate.
The Champion's Bow. The final piece to herald in the future of Paititi.
Can I keep it?
And what of the Nahual? Did you face it?
I did. It's dead.
Tell me, what shape did it take?
It was a jaguar.
Ah, the most powerful of its forms. It must have seen you as a formidable foe.
Uchu, how long has this Nahual been in the jungle?
As children, there were always stories to keep us from straying beyond the bounds of Paititi. But since Amaru took power, the Nahual has been more active.
You believe Amaru commands the Nahual?
Yes, to keep his hands on our throats, but no longer. You have done a great thing for the future of Paititi, Lara. I would be honored if you would join us for the ceremony of kings.
The honor would be mine.
Here, I have something for you. This is from the armor Etzli's father, Sairi, wore. It is a symbol of your bravery. I would like you to have it.
Thank you, Uchu.
Is it going to be some useless piece of clothing that I'm never going to wear?
The sound of the king's horn has called you all to bear witness to a new beginning. Welcome to the ceremony of kings.
Etzli, son of Unuratu, son of Sairi, step forth. Within the Savior's amulet is the wisdom of your ancestors. Listen to it, so that you will enjoin equity and mercy in all judgments. Within the Champion's Bow is the strength of your ancestors. Respect it, so that you will enjoin responsibility and fairness in leadership. Finally, within you, young Etzli, is the future. Infuse your role as king with action. Create hope. Create love. Not by passively waiting for grace to come down from up on high. but by doing what you can to make grace happen yourself.
People of Paititi, it is with great pride that I introduce to you Etzli, son of Unuratu, son of Sairi, and your king!
Because child kings always work out well. Yeah. Right. That's it, I think. Right, tuck it. Where are you, dumb kid?
How is the plan coming together, Etzli?
We have options.
Kukulkan's army will follow the Sakbe to the Great Stone Bridge to reach the pyramid. If we approach them head-on, we have the best chance to intercept them, but we could easily be overwhelmed.
If we go in this way, it'll be more secure. But our timing would have to be perfect, or they'd slip through our fingers.
Can we do both? If we approach head-on, I can go around the other way and act as a sniper.
They'd be trapped.
No approach is without risk, but I believe this is the best option.
Good. Then, on your order.
Gather the troops. Let's go.
That's a really bad map. Like, that really didn't help at all with outlining your plan, buddy. It's all good though, I'll just follow the waypoints.
This is where we part. Your path lies that way. Lara, I want you to have this. For luck.
Etzli, I can't.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Thank you. Be careful, Jonah.
You too, little bird.
Please try not to get shot or stabbed or blown up. That's my favourite saying. No plan survives contact with the enemy. There's much truth in that. Seriously, there's no way that bunch of dudes and the little boy and everything could have made their way through this lot. Certainly looks cool there.
I see the bridge. Shit!
They blew the bridge. We'll find another way around.
Okay. Do you see that red smoke?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. Unuratu said that the Crimson Fire was her destiny.
Okay. Don't take too long.
Commander, this is Cardinal 2. The bridge has been taken out.
Good. Team leaders coordinate with vehicular support. Cardinal 2, you're their eyes.
Copy that. Remember, people, any structural opening is a potential enemy vector. This is Cardinal 8. Visual on hostiles. Changing course heading to 105.
More helicopters.
Are we going to have some kind of Return of the Jedi moment where a bunch of, you know...
Yeah, shield. Trinity's hunting them.
With the,
Establish kill zones and hold them off the temple at any cost!
With, like, the Ewoks defeating all the stormtroopers with a bunch of pointed sticks and bits of wood.
Remember, they attack from all angles! Any structural opening is a potential enemy vector!
In all sectors. We are losing a lot of people. All units, stay away from the walls. Stick with your comrades. Overlap your fields of fire.
I mean, those weird creepy dudes with all the spikes and stuff are pretty weird and creepy.
The source of the smoke. I can reach it.
To be fair, they're not, you know, highly trained special forces with assault rifles, you know?
When the Crimson Fire smokes, seek your mirror. Was this Unuratu's destiny?
Oh, it's her. It's like the priestess or leader of the creepy lot. So how you doing? It's been a while since we spoke.
You're the Crimson Fire. I think we're supposed to work together to defeat Kukulkan. Isha?
Now I have an army of creepy weirdos. Yeah, that's right, don't look at me. This kind of just makes me want to play Doom again. You guys know what machine guns are, right?
Change of plans. I'm bringing reinforcements.
What? I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
Commander, we have eyes on Croc. She's with the E-Shield.
She's what? Don't get distracted. Take her out.
What?
Jonah, change of plans. I'm bringing reinforcements.
What?
The Ashiel are the descendants of the creators of the Key of Shakshal and the Silver Box of Ishal. In the centuries since Lopez stole the box 400 years ago, they lost their purpose. Now they protect the site where the ritual of the Silver Box will take place. Even though their minds have faded, their purpose remains intact. They will fight and repel anyone entering the holy city of the Serpent.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
Commander, we have eyes on Croc. She's with the E-Shield.
She's what? Don't get distracted. Take her out.
They're everywhere! We need backup now!
I'm sending reinforcements your way.
Delta!
Okay, this is pretty cool.
This is Zeta Team.
I'm
High
into
Council
this.
in position. Holding perimeter. Repeat, High Council is secured.
I want to see a helicopter get mobbed by a swarm of
Personally oversee our victory.
swarm of these guys.
At all costs.
Haha, go my pretties.
Cardinal 3 inbound.
There you go, that's the spirit. Yes. There you go, that's all I needed for this game.
Pushing through too. Almost there. Where's Dominguez?
He's inside the temple. We're so close.
Delicious. Eat well, my companions, my cannibal friends. Tonight we feast.
Thank you, Kukulkan, for this gift of renewal. We are prepared to receive your power.
Hey, buddy. What you doing?
They're with you? This ritual is mine to complete. They've chosen wrong. It's all wrong.
No. It was always theirs. Give us the box.
No. Never. I must protect Paititi.
We all create destiny. Not just you. All of us. Together.
Headstrong to the end. Attack!
This is Commander Rourke. All remaining units, hold the perimeter. Breaks the gate! All units, consolidate on choke point. Gentlemen, at all costs. The ritual is nearly complete. This is Rourke. When the ritual is completed, you will all be saved, and those who gave their all will be rewarded. Can't stop us, Bob. We're all here. Gonna have to come here just one. Dominguez, that sentimental academic fool. Yes, you're on tired of all this. Let's get it over with.
Is that bastard?
This is Paladin 1. I'm surrounded. Out of ammo. No! Please! No!
Haha, fuck you, buddy. Just desserts.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
I'm in pretty desperate need of ammo. Haha. That is party time inside there.
Jonah, Rourke is dead. I'm going after Dominguez to stop the ritual.
We'll hold them off as long as we can.
I'm just gonna have a quick barbecue before we continue. There we go. That's better. Ready to raid some tombs.
High Council is being overrun! We need a...
What? Just didn't grab the next ledge for, like, basically no reason. I think on the loading screen there, the sun was eclipsed. I wasn't sure earlier on during the game I didn't really like properly notice, but I had a feeling that the sun, as I progressed through the game, the sun was becoming more and more eclipsed. Oh yeah, look, check it out. Clips.
Let the sun dim. In the darkness erase the world we have known. Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the world of our creation. Destroy any who would destroy your power and potential!
Ah.
The darkness erases the world we have known. Find her! She must not interfere! We take control of our destiny!
That's where it's got, guys. My hand cannon not doing a whole lot of good there.
The darkness erased the world we have known. Find her! She must not take control of our remember what's at stake. You can't afford to pay.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Help us reshape and create power and animate. Nothing will stop me. Remaking the world. Today, we take control of our destiny.
Oh dear. Whoa. One glowing ass motherfucker.
Hey God. I got you, smart.
Are you kidding me? Fuck you, man. Where is this glowing ass motherfucker?
a god!
No.
I have allowed you to live. No more.
Whoa. Shit. Oh, did I get shot with an arrow or something?
A god! I have allowed you to live. No more. I'm done. Where's mine? My city is mine to protect, not yours! Attack all you want, but Kukulkan will only make me stronger!
Almost dead. I was right on the edge of death, right at that last second there.
I'm sorry.
Protect Paititi.
That was pretty intense. I sure am glad I brought my LMG with me. That bad boy really showed its worth.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer, Lara Croft, must outwit the king.
Outwit the king? I think the king might have something to say about that.
My loves, will you hold still for a second?
Yes, my white queen. One.
Can I see?
Of course. There's you, and me, and your dad.
Where are we?
Hawaii.
With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world. Without weakness, rooting.
If you had that power, what would you do?
My brave girl, who is not expecting. A Jaguar attack!
Where shall we go next for our real adventure? I hear the Antarctic is lovely this time of year.
Dad!
Oh no, well then perhaps the salt flats of Utah.
Oh, Richard.
I know where we're going!
You do?
Hawaii!
Oh yes. Yes, that could be really nice. Well, in that case...
Goodbye, Mum. Goodbye, Dad.
No. You're my research assistant.
Oh yes, you're quite right.
I've got an eclipse to stop.
I request that you bring me to the museum.
Well, I think that can be arranged, and by your new
When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise, the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
Does that mean Lara
The sacrifice is my duty. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise.
I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Protect Paititi. Please. Please, Lara.
I will.
Well, that was close.
Unuratu. My mother. A warrior. A rebel. A queen. She will be venerated for generations. I miss you. Now, we will heed her spirit to reunite Paititi.
Thank you.
So I'm head back to Kwakiaku tomorrow.
Really? Missing the jungle? Off in search of the elusive fish tree?
Abby and I are headed to the coast for a few days.
I'm glad.
What about you?
I think I'll stay here for a while longer.
And restore a few more artifacts?
Don't know.
So what will you do?
I don't know. Etzli will help me figure it out. He'll let me know what Paititi needs to rebuild.
Wow.
I'm done searching. I want to be around the living.
All right.
Don't you have to pack or something?
Now you are stuck with me till tomorrow.
You're welcome to stay as long as you wish, Lara. Safe travels, Jonah. Once Paititi is restored, perhaps I can join you and learn more about the world beyond Paititi.
Anytime. You just say the word. You too, Uchu?
If he wants to.
So, Jonah, Lara tells me you have a girlfriend. We will come to the wedding.
Jonah's off to the bone zone.
Why don't you show me the plans for the new town?
Yes.
Nice. That was pretty good. Definitely not as good as Rise of the Tomb Raider. But that last level, that last sequence was a hell of a lot of fun. I did enjoy having a army of crazy cannibal Mayan whatevers at my beck and call. And the last boss is pretty fun as well. Still don't think the story was quite as well told as Rise of the Tomb Raider. It seemed like at almost every turn I wasn't really quite sure why I was doing what I was doing, you know. It didn't sort of connect very well. But all the different locations are really fun. Lots of pretty scenery and everything, lots of fun tombs to do. They were all pretty badass. Lots of spikes to fall on. I'm glad I finished it though. Glad to complete the trilogy. They're pretty good games. If you're going to only play one of them, play Rise. But I think they're all probably worth you know, worth a go. If you can get them for free on like PS Plus or something like that, probably worth it. 28 hours it took to do. So not like a massively long game. And I suppose if you don't really care about spending loads of time collecting all the ungodly numbers of collectibles, you can probably rush through it a lot quicker than that. I did have a very close relationship with sharp objects. Some of them were flung towards me and some of them I flung myself towards. But sharp objects, definitely not my forte in this. I still blame the controls to some extent. Just sometimes it's like I'm trying to make a jump and then you kind of, for whatever reason, end up going at a funny angle towards it. Like, well, I didn't press left or right, why am I over here? Or just missing the, you know, like you press the button but the rope doesn't connect, or she doesn't grab the crossbar or whatever. And you end up falling onto the spikes and you're like, well, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. So you try it again and you end up like staring around like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? But it turns out the first thing you tried was actually what you're supposed to do, and for some reason you just didn't grab the ledge when you expected to. You fell off the map. I love it when you find one of those kinds of glitches. You should be a a game QA tester. If you can find a bug like that. Actually, nobody should become a game QA tester. It sounds like a terrible job. Played the same level over and over again looking for bugs, not the whole level, just one part. Yeah, I've known a couple of people to do QA tests in the past for games. I think, if memory serves, one of them did, I think it was one of the Harry Potter games, if I'm not mistaken, and he spent most of his time, for God knows how long, jumping up and down in the corners of all the levels trying to find glitches that make you fall out of the map. Which did not sound like a lot of fun. But then another friend of mine actually ended up doing QA for GTA 5. So, and it was late in the testing cycle, so they were actually just set free to play the game. So he basically just got to play GTA 5 several months in advance. In advance of the release, but I think he actually got to play the game rather than you know, get too bogged down with with specific tests. I'm pretty sure they tasked him with stuff to do on that, you know, like specific things he needed to do, but I think it was more of a, they'd kind of finished the game and they were just sort of doing overall testing rather than specific testing that I suppose you do earlier on in the development process. So I think he had a better time of it. So I wonder what else I have installed. I'm not sure if I'm going to go on to Hitman quite yet. Maybe tomorrow. I think I'd rather sort of come at it in a with a fresh mind and a fresh start. Get a little bit of practice in and then go for the mission. A few hours of playing in, you know, playing down. Or playing this, and 1 or 2 beers down the line doesn't seem like a good state to start doing elusive targets in. I could give Hokkaido a go. And I let the credits roll because it always seems like the right thing to do, considering everybody's, you know, all the hard work that goes into these games. People deserve their, you know, their names in lights. Miami Fish Missions. No, I haven't actually. I haven't fired it up since, well, for a while now actually. Something I never got around to doing was the Patient Zero mini campaign on Hitman 1. Keep meaning to go back and take a look at that at some point as well. But maybe we'll just do a little bit of Hitman shenanigans and just piss around. Gotta hand it to the Hitman team. They're doing a damn good job of continuous support for their game over time. You know, drip feeding fun and interesting content into it. As they did with Hitman 1, I suppose. But I got the, I don't know what it was called, like Deluxe Edition, or I basically bought the Season Pass for Hitman 2 for the whatever DLC comes down the line, and it's not something I generally do. I don't generally go and buy DLC in advance just because, you know, pro tip, never pre-order games, right? But in the case of the Hitman lot, I really wanted to support them, you know. They did such a good job with Hitman 1 that I had some faith that they'd be able to pull it off again. But also, since they were... who owned them? Square Enix owned them during Hitman 1. And then after that they, I don't know, because Square Enix are a weird company, they decided to get rid of IO. And they was up in the air for a while about whether they'd keep the Hitman IP and whether they'd be able to carry on making games. But they managed to go independent, start self-publishing and put out Hitman 2, and I was like, well, do you know what, guys, I want to make sure that you guys are safe and sound and can continue making awesome Hitman games in the future, so, you know, shut up and take my money. Jesus, these credits get long in video games. Oh really? Ready Player One, the bad guys are IOI. Are they actually IO Interactive though? I'm really hoping that these guys get to make a third installment in the Deus Ex games, the recent Deus Ex games. There was another situation where the last Deus Ex I don't think did as well as they'd hoped, and the third of the trilogy is kind of put on hiatus, or I don't know, put on the back burner. And I think it's that team that made this game, Eidos Montreal. No, I've not done Ready Player One, but to be honest, it doesn't really appeal to me. I know it sort of should, but I've heard mixed things about it, and it sort of kind of put me off. Like, I'm all for fan service in some ways, but then sometimes fan service can go the way of becoming annoying, I guess. Well, I played my second playthrough of Mankind Divided, the second one. I recorded that some time ago, a year or so ago. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of Human Revolution. I enjoyed both of those. And of course, or maybe we just go back to square one and play the original Deus Ex. See how that holds up. That one might be better left to nostalgia though. Oh, holy shit. So, you know when we were playing through Mech Warrior? And in the cutscenes, it was the voice actor for Adam Jensen. Was the Torian? No. Whatever they were called. The ones with the bullhead logo. He was all pissed off because we blew up his son in a dropship. Oh shit, that's another thing actually. That new Resident Evil 2 remake's come out, and that looks very interesting. I'm not sure if I want to pick it up at full price though. I think I might wait for it to pop up on a sale or something. If I can grab it for 20 or 30 quid, then maybe I shall do so. I never played, well, I never had a PlayStation, so I never got into any of those original games back in the day. And it's a bit late for me to go back to them now. But this remake looks fantastic, and it means I can actually have a go at, you know, playing through one of these games without having to rely on sort of some nostalgia. So that's definitely on the list for some time. But like I say, I don't generally buy games at full price if I can help it, so we'll see if it pops up on a sale soon. Yeah, I saw that. Fan site's getting credit. Good work. "30-minute trials."
I had it all wrong. I thought that taking control of my life meant venturing out to do something extraordinary. I thought I had to fix everything. But the mysteries of the world are to cherish more than to solve. I'm just one of their many protectors. I'm not sure what the future has in store, Jonah, but whatever adventure's on the horizon, I can't wait to meet it. I'll try not to take myself too seriously.
As one precious paperweight.
Lovely. For now, it just feels good to be home.
Oh. That's a reference I don't get, the Rattly tea tray. Oh, I see what you mean. The 30-minute trial, like the demo of Resident Evil 2, you mean? I know what you mean. Yeah, I didn't get around to trying it. I figure if I'm going to play it, I'll play it. I don't want to spoil any bits of it, so... Though I have seen a bunch of footage of it, so there's that. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream so I don't sully this particular video with stuff from another game. I'm going to shut things down and I'll fire them back up again in a minute. Right. I'll be right back.